Hello and welcome back to the D-COT disCast. I'm your host Steve, and today is Wednesday, September 6th, 2023. And we're talking about Disney's Treasure Maiden Voyage date has been announced. Exclusive Walt Disney World annual Passholder shopping event. Shanghai Disney is expanding. Disney goes dark because of Spectrum and more. My voice probably sounds a little bit deeper today. I have a little cold, so that's why I sound a little different today. But all right, let's get going to the Disney news. When you think about Disney as a whole, like globally, right? What do you think of? Do you think of hotel management and hotels? Well, probably not. You probably think of entertainment, media, theme parks. Well, Shanghai Disney Resort has announced that construction has begun on the development of its third themed hotel. So now we have this hotel, we have the DVC Villa Hotel going up in Disneyland Resort. There's just constant, like the villas at Polynesian, there's just more hotels, dining, hotels. There's constant expansion. All right, let's focus on Shanghai Disney for now. So the hotel's planned to be a deluxe accommodation with 400 rooms once it's opened, joining the 420-room Shanghai Disneyland Resort and the 795-room Toy Story Hotel. It's located on the shores of Wishing Star Lake. The future hotel will offer views of Shanghai Disneyland, as well as new indoor and outdoor recreational amenities and programming. This new accommodation will also immerse guests in spaces and activities which showcase Disney characters and stories. That was according to a press release, as well as introduce new dining, shopping, and entertainment offerings. Still on Shanghai Disney, they revealed the first look inside the new Zootopia land. In Zootopia Hot Pursuit, it's a new attraction. The guest will become a rookie police officer at the Zootopia Police Department. The ride is set after the events of Zootopia, as residents of the Animal City are gearing up for a Zootopia Day concert featuring Gazelle. Upon entering the ZPD for orientation, guests will be greeted by Officer Clawhauser. Then an alarm sounds and guests are whisked away to an emergency briefing with Chief Bogo. Gazelle has been kidnapped, and guests are assigned as backup to Officer Judy Hopps and her partner, Officer Nick Wilde. They hop into police car-inspired vehicles, which look really, really cool, almost like a very beefy and meaty and Mustang. It's kind of nice. I like, and it's those autonomous-y, trackless things that we can see at Remy and that we see at, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So guests will be caught up in an action-filled police chase, traversing across Zootopia's various terrains, sliding across the ice of Tundra Town, prowling for fugitives through the streets of Sahara Square, sharing a too-close-for-comfort encounter at Mystic Springs Oasis, and plummeting from the canopies of the Rainforest District, all in pursuit of Bellwether and her gang to track down Gazelle. I imagine this ride's going to be very similar to, like I said, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway or Remy, where you go into these different sections and, for example, it's like a very big screen and it feels like you're like a Star Tours type of thing where you're riding in it and you're falling and you're going fast and then slowing up. So it's going to be the same type of ride, dark ride experience, but it sounds pretty cool. And chances are this is going to come to Disney's Animal Kingdom, right? Because I think one of the things that Disney's going to be announcing before 2024 is that Dinoland USA will be transforming to Zootopia Land. So we'll see if I'm right or not. The gift shop at Transportation and Ticket Center has been closed since before COVID. It was supposed to get a refurb and then never reopened. There is currently no plan to reopen it. This is very much a Disney thing to do. When COVID happened, they took things away and never brought them back, and if they did, they charged you for it. Thanks, Disney. The Walt Disney Company and Spectrum have a little fight, huh? They have a little tussle. So Spectrum's parent company, which is Charter Communications, and Disney, they're fighting over a new contract. And as the two failed to reach an agreement, Disney channels like ESPN and ABC went dark to Spectrum subscribers during Labor Day weekend, and many could not watch the U.S. Open or, more importantly, the college football. I'm not a college football fan. I'm the NFL, but I do love a good football game. The dispute is about how much Disney wants to charge Charter for their content and how much Charter customers are willing to pay. Charter calls their offer a transformative deal combining TV packages and streaming subscriptions, while Disney said Charter refuses to enter an agreement that reflects market-based terms. So if you were part of that group that were not able to watch your college football games on Labor Day, I am sorry about that. I know they had like a screen up that said basically like they weren't able to come to agreement and you're not able to watch your thing. So, bummer. I don't know what's going to happen with this, but I guess hopefully, they're going to have to come to some sort of agreement. So hopefully we'll find out soon. At Epcot, the restaurant Marrakesh is being used for the Florida Blue Medicare Lounge over at the Moroccan Pavilion, giving guests a place to take in some air conditioning and enjoy complimentary offerings. On Monday, my family and I received a cast member preview of Journey of Water at Epcot. Thanks, Michelle. I put on TikTok my experience of that infotainment walkthrough. My TikTok handle is Disney Steve, kind of easy to remember. So if you're on TikTok, you can go ahead and check that out. It was fun. We got there, our time slot was 12:30 to 1, and we got there around 12:15. It was a rather warm day, as it usually is in September in Central Florida. But we got there, we checked in. What was really nice was all of our family was able to get a day pass to Epcot, and we definitely took advantage of that. And Journey of Water, you enter it on the side of where, not Nemo, but the, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Here we go, Coral Reef Restaurant. That was a tough one, which I kind of like eating there. Some people don't, but I guess, to each their own. But it's the entrance is right across from Coral Reef Restaurant. We checked in, we took a picture at the Journey of Water, logo, main big billboard sign. And you walk through. They said if you took your time and interacted with all of the different elements of the infotainment, it could take about an hour. I think we were there for about 30 to 45 minutes. It is a decently winding road path that takes up that entire center section of what I'm still going to call Future World. Because I don't really want to have to worry about learning new bits and pieces of all these new sections, so it's going to be Future World. And it starts off with different things. It's like stream, rain, blah blah blah, and it goes through all the different journeys of water and what the water has to go through on our planet Earth. It's fun. They had some interactive things that the kids could play with. They had there was this logo of a splash of water. You have to stand on it, and you could do things like raise your hands, and then the water will shoot up to the height of your hands. There's a section where 5 or 6 people have to stand, and they all put their hands in the air, and this huge tidal wave shoots up into the water. My favorite was there's these streams of water that are coming down, and it makes a scale, like a musical scale, and when you put your hand under it, it has a sensor, and it plays that sound. I'm like, it sounds kind of like a harpsichord or maybe just a harp. And then there's also a place where they have dry paths and wet paths, so you can get a little wet on the wet paths, and on a hot summer day or even a hot fall day at Disney, it's sometimes nice to just get a little sprinkle of water on you to cool off. One of them was water is constantly falling down like a waterfall, and as you walk through it, there's motion sensors, and it stops dropping the water down so you don't get wet when you walk through. It's a neat little effect. But overall, the review for that is it's going to be something that people are going to check out at least once. And if you go once a year, once every 3 years, once every 5 years, I'm sure it's something that you'll check out every time. But for those that frequent Disney are going to pass this up after they see it for the first time. There's not a lot of rewatching involved there. It's kind of like Interventions, but to me, Interventions was way more fun, and I really wish they would bring that back. And it was air conditioned, so it was inside. But overall, if I'm going to rate this attraction out of 5 stars, I'd give it a 2.5. I know Disney put a lot of effort in this. They've been working on it for many, many years. I don't know why it took that long, but it's not something that's going to be a popular attraction. Let's put it that way. If you're flying on Breeze Airways, which is the only airline with a non-stop flight from MCO to SNA, which is the John Wayne Airport in California, just be aware that they're canceling flights until February 2024. If you already have something booked, definitely reach out and find out if they're canceling your flight. They will be providing refunds or Breeze points back to your account. Breeze stated that they already were planning a seasonal break for the route, but paused a few weeks earlier than originally expected. And the reason for that is MCO requested that, I guess due to high traffic coming in to MCO, that Breeze, I guess, stopped this route. So definitely go check it out. I don't want your flights to be affected by this pause in Breeze's Airways route. Walt Disney World annual pass holders will be able to attend a special shopping event at ESPN Wild World of Sports Complex later this month, from September 20th to September 23rd, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily in the Advent Health Arena at ESPN Wild World of Sports. The pass holders attending the event can enjoy special food and beverage offerings available for purchase, early access to purchase new trading pins and Pandora charms, including Epcot Reimagined Pandora Charm, Journey to Imagination with Figment, Minnie Mouse Bride, Grogu Rose Gold Pandora Charm. Access to a special Pandora Charm just for Walt Disney World annual pass holders. 60% off select merchandise, including select apparel, 50th anniversary merchandise, Loungefly items, and Dooney and Burke fashions. And photo opportunities to commemorate the occasion. Disney annual pass holders can use the My Disney Experience app to join the virtual queue, which starts at 8 a.m. And those days again were September 20th to September 23rd, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily in the Advent Health Arena at ESPN Wild World of Sports Complex. The virtual queue starts at 8 a.m. Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Treasure, will have its maiden voyage on December 21st, 2024. The adventure-themed Disney Treasure is inspired by Walt Disney's love of exploration. Disney launched a ship's log page to track the construction of the ship in July. The artful accommodations aboard the Disney Treasure will be inspired by classic Disney tales of adventure. The 1,256 staterooms on board will feature custom artwork and design elements that evoke the exploratory spirit of beloved Disney and Pixar films, including Aladdin, Pocahontas, Up, and Encanto. Folks, that's going to be it for today's D-COT disCast. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. And today, actually, we're going to be filming an Epcot promotional commercial. And I'll share all those details with you and how it went on Friday's disCast. Talk to you then. Bye.
Thank you!
Today I'm going to leave you some Epcot nostalgia, especially because we're going to be working at Epcot today, so that's exciting. This one was added to the jukebox September 14th, 2009, with an all-time stream of 7,282. Favorited 71 times and added to custom playlist 24 times. This is Epcot Future World Horizons Space. Enjoy.